our show with around a little bit less than 400. Now it's under 300.
And
it's very popular. So we haven't. Well, I've been showing
yes,
like crazy because I love
like
these.
Crazy.
Dang, I don't know why I did that because I might not get one and I'll be really mad. Anyway, 2 easy payments of $13.39. This is a 3-piece collection. M61064 is your item number. If you want to order these now, please do it now. Incredibly popular, and the way to order is call 1-800-500-7590. That's our number here on QVC too. But if you'd like to just use your mobile device, you can use our app that's free to download, or you can just go to QVC.com. Either way, order your piece collection. Tell me about this plant.
Well, you know, you're as excited about them as I am because I just love this plant. This is a perennial, and so you're seeing all this color. You're thinking, oh, that's not going to come back. This is an annual. No, this is a perennial. And one of the really special things about this plant is they say that when the wind blows, it looks like there's butterflies all on the flowers because it is so light and airy. It's a very delicate plant that's hard to describe because this is a representation of the flower. So it really is a very special flower in your garden, not only because it attracts pollinators, and so it brings those butterflies and those hummingbirds to our garden that we so love, those fun little critters, but deer and rabbits and the other little critters that we don't love in our garden do not like it.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yes. So it's one of those perfect plants. I can't really say anything bad about it. It loves the sun, and it works great with a lot of, you know, if you're growing a pollinator garden, which I'm building my pollinator garden this year, this is a perfect addition.
How do they come?
So they come, and you know, the fun thing about this sample is you can see that there are some of even the sticks, the stems and the foliage are a little bit red. And so it does kind of have a little bit of interest in this plant even before it flowers, which this will flower in the early summer, and then it will last all the way through the fall. And so this will be a long flowering plant for you, and you'll get 3 of these. And these are, you know, again, when you're talking about digging a hole and planting, you're going to want to plant something of this size because it's not going to require as much water or time or your work or effort digging a big hole.
Okay, what about fertilizing?
So these love that same bud and flower booster.
Okay.
And so it comes in the little pod, which I think I'd like to take one out so you can see what I mean. It's like those dishwasher pods, or you just put it in your watering can, 1 per every gallon, and then you water these, and these take fertilizer about once every 2 weeks.
Okay, 200 left to go around at this point. That's it.
Well, and
3,000 is what we started with.
If we really want to show you how beautiful they look with lavender, I love them with lavender because when you're building your pollinator garden, you want to think about things with fragrance. And so this lavender, this purple.
I want these too. I want both of these.
Yeah, the lavender and the whirling butterflies I really love together because they both love full sun. They're both going to grow to be about the same, you know, 12 to 18 inches tall. They'll bloom this will bloom and have this evergreen foliage all year, so this doesn't go away. These will die back after the frost, but they'll be perfect companions for each other.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so where do I want to plant them? Like, what's some good ideas?
So I like them in a garden bed. So when you think about, you know, if you maybe have something that has a little bit of a wall, or if you have, you know, a border that you have, or in front of your house, if you've got some big plants in front of your house that you need something in front of to add color, you put these there and they would work great.
Okay, and my head's going to where I can plant these because I don't have any, like, I'm so bummed that that's the one spot that I have that I can plant these, but I need sun. But I may just...
You can put them in containers. So you can put these plants in containers too, yes, and they'll survive through the winter. You don't need to pull them up close to the house. You don't need to do any care like wrapping them. They'll be great they're hardy plants. And so you can have them in containers. You can do a pollinator garden with just containers.
Ah, that's a good idea. Because my back porch, we get tons of sun in the back. Oh, okay. Let's tell you what's going on here. So these are very popular. We started with 3,000 when they came. They're new. We just have about 150 left now, and that's it. So $26.78 with a 2 easy pay plan of $13.39, free shipping and handling. If you want that 6 easy pay, use your Q card. Again, remember that goes away at the end of the day. That offer with 6 easy pay with your Q card goes away, and also the $40 statement credit for first-time signer-uppers for the Q card also goes away. So M61064 is your item number. And do they have any smell at all? Is there any fragrance?
There's not really
them?
a fragrance for us. There's a very slight aroma to us, but they have this delicious, it's like ice cream cones for the pollinators.
Oh.
So yeah, they're very, very sweet. And I really can't tell you enough how graceful and elegant these plants are in your garden.
I love what you said, because this is only a representation of what they look like. When I'm sure that it's very fine and very delicate that each one of those leaves are.
Right, and the flowers just look like they're strong, sturdy stems, but the way that the wind just moved these plants around, it's like they're dancing.
Like butterflies?
Yeah,
oh gosh.
Yeah, they're beautiful. They really are beautiful. The color is stunning. As you can see here, it's not that there's 2 plants planted. When you do see the color, each flower has a light pink and a dark pink on each flower. So as they mature, they almost change color. So you get a lot of different interest with these. But it really is, it's the pollinator fact about these, it's that they're a great, movement plant in your garden.
All right, so I can plant those with the lavenders.
You can plant them with the lavender. We have this Rose of Sharon tree right here, and you can see how great, this dazzling design Rose of Sharon. I mean, pink is a great plant in our garden. So you probably have a lot of pink in your garden, so these would be a great complement, especially how they change colors. These would be a great complement to almost any pink in your garden.
So will these just flower one time?
Well, so they're continuous bloomers, so they do keep coming, and this individual flower will peter out, but more will come up. But that's the great thing about these is they love the heat. So a lot of our summer blooming perennials will wilt in the heat, or the flowers will fade, but these will just keep blooming. And so that's the really great thing about these. They're just a prolific bloomer. They'll be covered in blooms all the way through to that frost.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I hope you love these as much as I do. I feel like you do, because they are so sweet, and there's that's something magical about a plant like this that I've never seen before. Let me go through again how it comes. So this is how it's going to come.
Yep, this is how it comes.
What's your tip for planting?
So when you get this at home, what you want to do is you want to take it, it's going to be in a plastic bag, so make sure you take it out of the plastic so it can breathe. And then if you can plant it then, great. If you can't, put it in the sun and make sure it stays a little bit, the soil stays a little moist, and then plant it when you can. But you just squeeze the pot here and you wiggle the plant out of the pot, and you can see another great healthy set of roots here.
Hold your thought. Continue on in 1 second. Limited quantities. Do not wait. Continue, please.
Yes, so look at this. These are some thick, healthy roots, and all you do is you just tickle your roots and you plant it. And that's, these you're going to want to plant about 12 to 18 inches apart, because they're going to get a nice size. So make sure when you are planting, if you're choosing to plant them in a container, that's great. You can plant them with other plants in a container, other pollinator plants like Sweet Alyssum, or plant it in the ground in a garden bed with your lavender. And this here, you can see that little bee, and you can see how delicate those flowers are, and how each flower almost has a different color. And there you can see the red stems too. So you've got those multi-pinks plus that dark, almost magenta red. I mean, they're just an absolutely standout in the garden.
You're going to get 3-piece collection here, so you really could create a pollinator garden, and we've all heard how important, especially those honeybees are. Those, not just the honeybees, but the bees themselves are so important to our entire ecosystem and environment. And so plant some plants like this. Get these beautiful flowers. You will enjoy them. Your pollinators will enjoy them. And then grab maybe also that lavender to put with them. I just think these two look so pretty together.
I love the color together, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're both pollinator plants, so you're creating now this little haven. So I have 2 kids, so that's why I want to build my butterfly garden. So when my daughters look out the window, or if they go, it encourages them to get out in nature. And so that's why I love planting for pollinators, because it's also good for the environment, like you said, but it creates that really interesting part of your garden. You're bringing nature into your life, but not the deer, not the rabbits.
That's
so
good.
There's some nature that we just don't want to invite into our garden. So
and this will keep them away. Not keep them away, but at least they won't be wanting to chomp on it.
Yeah.
So this is the Cottage Farms 3-piece baby pink whirling butterflies. It's new. We started the week with 3,000. There are 3 dozen now left to go around. I don't know that we're going to get these back. I have no idea. So I don't want you to miss them. And I'm trying to be kind and courteous to tell you that, so because I'm going to miss out on them, which kind of bums me out a lot. But 2 easy payments of $13.39. They are just so incredibly sweet. sweet
They're
and pretty.
really delicate,
I love
graceful.
the color of the
Yeah,
foliage
they're
with the
wonderful.
greens and the kind of a cranberry, almost like a
Yeah.
cranberry red in there,
And,
or Merlot
you know,
red.
plants like these are hard to find in your garden center because our garden centers are going to be packed with those spring blooming plants.
Okay.
We all go in around Mother's Day, and that's when we want to buy all of our plants, but these are summer bloomers. So in the spring, they look a little bit more like this foliage, and so they're hard to find. So that's why I love that we're bringing these to you today, because they are really unique, hard to find plants, and they're just really special.
Awesome. Alrighty, that is the Cottage Farms 3-piece baby pink whirling butterfly collection. New, only a couple dozen left to go around. Oh, do I love those. Grazie. Okay, I don't even know what what is this?
Coreopsis.
Coreopsis. I've never heard of that flower in my whole life.
You know, it's not a common flower necessarily, but if you look at the actual flower.
Oh wait, hold please.
Okay,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry because I jumped ahead. We're going to see this dazzling design Double Delight Rose of Sharon coming up at the end of our show. So it'll be in just a few minutes, but that's $36.12. If you want to go ahead and order that now, you certainly can. M48985 is your item number. Can I just say congratulations to everybody who got these. Oh my gosh, I'm super jealous. I hope that we can get some more in stock before the season starts. That would be my hope. Can you ask about that, Katie?
I think we might be able to make something.
I hope so. I hope. Okay. But right now they are gone. Okay, so we're going to move on to that Coreopsis, but it's a 3-piece collection, and it's the superstar Coreopsis collection from Cottage Farms. M6